focus away from the north down south. Particularly Bengaluru, we're learning that a woman was killed and her body was dumped in a garbage truck in Bengaluru. The Bengaluru police has since identified the accused, Shamsuddin, who was in a live-in relationship with the woman. Now, according to the Bengaluru police, the accused carried the body of the deceased woman on a bike and later dumped it onto a garbage truck. The cops then managed to trace the accused with the help of CCTV footage and other evidence that they collected. My colleague Belly Thomas with us on the broadcast to share more details. Belly, chilling crime taken place in Bengaluru. The body of a deceased woman who was killed was then found dumped in a garbage truck.
Absolutely, Pia. This particular incident came to light on Sunday night when an unidentified body of a woman was found inside a garbage truck, and when the police started verifying the CCTV footages from the nearby areas, they learned that there was this man who was carrying this lady's body packed inside a gunny bag, and he had come in a bike and he had dumped it in the inside the garbage truck. And going by further CCTV footage analysis, the police have zeroed in on this particular individual who was a live-in partner with this particular woman. 35-year-old Pushpa alias Asha is the victim's name, and she has been working for as a housekeeping staff with an urban platform, an online platform basically, and she was in a live-in relationship with Shamsuddin, and Shamsuddin was already married, and his wife and his two kids lived.
Yeah, we will get to that, Belly, but what information are you learning in as far as the police probe into this matter is concerned? We've learned for a fact that the police managed to trace the accused with the help of CCTV and other evidence that they collected. Could you shed more light on this?
Pia, the police have registered a case of murder. They have found that this victim was strangled at her house over a dispute that was on and off with them. The victim was also married, but her husband had passed away, and she was in a live-in relationship with Shamsuddin, is what we hear as of now. And there were quarrels between the couple every now and then. And on Sunday night, there was in a fit of rage, Shamsuddin had strangled her, and then in order to dispose her body, he had packed the body inside a gunny bag, and he had driven it all the way on a bike, and then he had dumped it in a garbage truck, is what the police had learned now. And the police are also gathering evidences as to what could have he been probably used for strangulating the victim. And the further questioning process is underway, and he has been arrested, and the police have taken his custody, and the questioning is underway, Pia.
Indeed, Belly, stay on with us. We're getting more information which is coming to light as far as this murder is concerned. The accused, Shamsuddin, is reportedly married and has two children who live in Assam. The victim was also previously married, but her husband already passed away. She also had two children, is what we are learning. Shamsuddin was in a live-in relationship with the victim, and they were living in a rented house in Huli Mavu. An argument between the two is said to have escalated, leading to him strangling her to death. Veli, what can you tell our viewers as far as this particular information that is coming to light as far as Shamsuddin's marital relations and his children and the victim's two children is also concerned?
Absolutely, Pia. These are the preliminary inquiries that are being made by the police after they secured the arrest of Mohammed Shamsuddin, who was in a live-in relationship with the victim, the 35-year-old Pushpa alias Asha. And she, according as of now, the questioning process, the police have learned that Shamsuddin had been already married, and his wife and his two children lived in Assam while he was working in Bengaluru, while he came in contact with Pushpa and started to have a relationship with her. Then they recently had moved in to a rented house in Hulimau where they were living together. And but according to the questioning by the police with Samshuddin, he had confessed that he used to have quarrels with Pushpa, and that in a fit of rage he had committed crime, murdering her on Sunday night. And knowing what to do next, he had put her body in a gunny bag, and he had dumped it in a garbage truck so that the garbage truck would take it somewhere to a dump yard, and the body would get lost there. That was his actual plan, is what the police learned. However, some passers-by spotted the hair of the victim that was inside the garbage, and then they eventually learned that this was the body of a woman, and that was when the police was informed, and the body was retrieved from the garbage truck, and the further investigations were taken up by the police team, who started analyzing the CCTV cameras and footages nearby, and got to know that this Samshuddin was the one who had carried the body on a bike, and he had discarded it in a garbage truck in the wee hours of the night.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.